5 matches, 5 predictions, 0 guesswork. What if I told you that before a single whistle is blown, before a single boot touches the grass, before a single manager has finished writing his starting 11 on that whiteboard in the dressing room, we already know how these games are going to end? That is not arrogance. That is not luck. That is what happens when you commit to the process, when you go deeper than the surface, when you stop watching football like a casual fan and start reading it like a language that tells you exactly what is about to unfold. Football is not random. There are patterns. There are tendencies. There are truths buried inside form tables and tactical setups and historical matchups that most people never take the time to dig for. We dig for them, every single time. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, first of all, where have you been? And second of all, do yourself a massive favor right now and hit that subscribe button, because this is the place where football predictions are not thrown together at the last second. They are studied. They are broken down. They are debated and tested and refined until we are confident enough to put them in front of you. We do not deal in maybes here. We deal in conviction. We deal in clarity. And we deal in results. Today we have 5 matches on the card. 5 different stories playing out across 5 different stages. And each one of them has a result hiding inside it that most people watching will not see coming. That is what today is about, pulling back the curtain before the action even begins, and showing you what the form, the tactics, the football logic and the deeper patterns are all quietly pointing toward. So settle in, get comfortable, turn the volume up, and let us get straight into it, because this is going to be a very good one. Match 1, Germany vs Ghana. We begin with a fixture that carries genuine weight. Germany against Ghana. 2 footballing cultures that could not be further apart in style, in philosophy, in the very way they approach the beautiful game, and yet every single time these 2 nations share a pitch, something worth remembering happens. There is a history here that does not need a long explanation, and both sides will walk onto that field completely aware of what this means. Let us start with Ghana, because they deserve that respect. This is a nation that has repeatedly punched above its weight on the international stage. African football brings a specific kind of electricity into any fixture, and Ghana carry that energy in abundance. They are unpredictable, they are passionate, and they are never going to be intimidated by a big European name standing across the tunnel from them. They will arrive believing they can cause real problems, and the truth is, they can. But here is where it gets really interesting. Germany are built for exactly this kind of opponent. The German system does not panic when the game becomes physical and intense. It does not crumble when chaos is introduced. It absorbs pressure. It reorganizes quickly, and then, almost without warning, it punishes you. That is the Germany way, and it has been for decades. Composure against energy, structure against flair, and on this occasion, that structure wins. Our prediction: Germany win this one 2-0. A commanding, controlled performance, a clean sheet that reflects their defensive discipline, and Ghana are left asking serious questions about what they could have done differently. 2-0, Germany, bank it. Match 2, Indonesia vs Bulgaria. Now this one is absolutely fascinating and I want you to pay close attention here because this is the match that most people will overlook today, and that is exactly why we are putting it under the microscope. Indonesia are on a journey right now that the entire footballing world is starting to take notice of. This is a nation of over 270 million people that has historically underperformed on the international stage, but something has shifted. The ambition is real, the development is real, the hunger to prove that Indonesia belongs in serious football conversations, that is very, very real. And it shows in how they play. There is a belief in this team that was simply not there a few years ago. Bulgaria, on the other hand, carry the complicated weight of a once proud European footballing tradition. There was a time when Bulgaria were feared, when their name on a fixture list made opponents uncomfortable, but that era feels distant now, and in recent years they have struggled to rediscover that identity. They still have quality, they still have experience, but they are not the force they once were. What you get when you put these 2 teams together is a battle between ambition and experience, between a rising nation desperate to announce itself and a fading power trying to rediscover its best self. And in those kinds of contests, momentum usually wins. Our prediction: Indonesia win it, 2-1. A narrow, tense, drama-filled result that sees the home side edge through. It will not be comfortable. It will go deep into the second half. But Indonesia find a way. 2-1. Remember that. Match 3, Cyprus vs Moldova. Cyprus versus Moldova. Now I know what some of you are thinking. You are thinking this is the quiet match on today's card, the one you skip past on your way to the bigger fixtures. I am asking you not to do that today, Because there is a story inside this game that is absolutely worth your attention. Lower-ranked international football is where the raw truth of the sport lives. There are no superstars to bail a team out. There is no global fan base creating an atmosphere that lifts a performance beyond what it should be. There is just football, tactical football, physical football, football where every single moment matters because neither side has the luxury of individual brilliance to fall back on. And that kind of football is genuinely compelling when you know what to look for. Moldova will come into this believing they can steal something. They are well organized, difficult to break down, and they travel with a team mentality that makes them a serious nuisance for any home side. Do not underestimate them. But Cyprus at home are a different proposition entirely. The familiarity of the surroundings, the support of their crowd, the comfort of playing on their own turf, it changes things. It lifts the performance. And in tight matches at this level, home advantage is not just a small factor. It can be the deciding factor. Our prediction, Cyprus win it 2-1. It will be contested, it will be gritty, and Moldova will make them work for every single inch of it. But Cyprus get over the line in the end. 2-1. Cyprus. Match 4, Cape Verde vs Finland. Cape Verde are one of the greatest stories in African football and honestly one of the best stories in international football, full stop. A small island nation with a population that most European cities would dwarf, competing and winning on the international stage against countries with 10 times the resources and infrastructure. It is remarkable, it is inspiring, and it has made them a genuine fan favorite for neutrals all over the world. But today, Finland arrive with something Cape Verde will struggle to deal with. Finland are not flashy. They are not a team that will dazzle you with movement and creativity. What they are is organized, disciplined, and ruthlessly efficient when the opportunity presents itself. They study opponents carefully, they set up to frustrate, and then, in one quiet moment that you almost miss, they strike. Cape Verde will have their moments in this game. They will create energy, they will push forward with that characteristic enthusiasm and pace that makes them so dangerous. But Finland will absorb it. They will stay compact, and when the moment comes, and it will come, they will take it. Our prediction, Finland win it 1-0. A single goal, a clean sheet, a professional away performance that most people watching will not have predicted. 1-0. Finland. A result that will genuinely turn heads. Match 5, Rwanda vs Estonia, and we close today's card with a match that might just be the most intriguing of the lot. Rwanda against Estonia, two nations on very different journeys, but both carrying belief, both carrying a point to prove, and both absolutely capable of producing something memorable. Rwanda's rise in African football has been nothing short of extraordinary. The investment in the game, the development structures, the national pride attached to the team, it is all coming together and producing results that are starting to demand genuine respect from the wider football world. Playing at home, in front of their own supporters, Rwanda will be dangerous. But Estonia come into this with a calmness that is difficult to rattle. They are experienced at this level, they know how to manage a game, and they have a defensive solidity that makes them incredibly hard to break down. They will not panic. They will not chase the game unnecessarily. They will wait for their moment. Our prediction, Estonia win it 1-0. Another tight, low-scoring result where defensive discipline and composure in the key moments make all the difference. 1-0. Estonia. A result that rewards patience and tactical intelligence. Now before I go anywhere, and I mean before I do anything else, I need to stop and take a proper moment for the people who make this channel what it is. To every single person watching this right now, whether you have been here from the very first video we ever uploaded or whether this is the first time you have ever clicked on one of our thumbnails, thank you. Genuinely and completely, thank you. You have no idea how much it means to know that people are out there, tuning in, trusting these predictions, engaging with the content and being part of this community that we are building together. Every comment you leave, every share you send to a friend, every time you come back for the next video, that is what keeps this going. That is the fuel. You are not just viewers on a screen. You are the reason this channel exists, and you deserve to hear that said loudly and clearly. This community is something genuinely special. And it is only going to keep growing, keep improving, and keep delivering the kind of content that makes you want to come back every single time. So if you enjoyed today's video, drop a comment below and tell me which prediction you are most confident about. Share this with someone who thinks they know football better than you do. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications on so you never miss a single upload. Until the next one, stay sharp, stay curious, and always trust the process.